Yo, what's going on, you guys? What is going on, RWA? What is up? It is your boy George Trask back for another video here, and tomorrow will be Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to you all, people. And we are going to prepare on the 2023 MLB season of baseball with my beloved Angels and Padres as we look at the start from now on. The Angels gotta get this baseball season going before the spring training and before the MLB season. And then more like the Padres, they could possibly go for this too, like the Angels does. But at the end of the day, Mike Trout and then Otani and then Rendon, Renfro and Drury, and then Urshela and also Tyler Anderson, and then a few many players on my Angel team, including Adele, obviously. And then going with Brett Phillips as always. The Padres, Nelson Cruz and Xander Bogaerts. And then few many guys because I know how it's going to happen right now for the Angels and the Padres. Because reasons I want to talk about is just about it because the Halos could do it all like we did win a World Series in 2002 against the Giants in Game 7 for the Angels. And then the Padres, they've been to two World Series appearances against Detroit and New York, against the Tigers, and then against the Yankees, is what I mean to tell you. But at the end of the day, I keep saying these before, like it's going to not happen at the end. But always upfront with Mike Trout and Fernando Tatis Jr. going to be in July 2023. Anthony Rendon against to Juan Soto, and few of them could go on through the past. But Hunter Renfroe and Xander Bogaerts, of course. And yeah, because Xander Bogaerts is just good. Because by the way, at the end of the day, I keep telling you for goodness of gracious, because what's not gotta happen because it's gotta happen. Like, why not? Because yeah, the Angels are just going up with the passion of the Angels and the Padres era of the World Series era in baseball. So why not at the end of the day? Because we all know at the same time at the end of the day, like the Angels couldn't go on. Last time the Angels beat the Padres three times with a season series sweep was 2018 in August because I was at the Angels and Padres game at Petco Park. And then yeah, I'll look forward to the Angels and Padres game in July 2023. And then I'm looking for the Angels and Yankee one in 2023 in July. But I obviously at the end of the day, I keep asking for this. Like, oh, I gotta believe what it is. Like every time I gotta say to you guys because it's always a factual and easy one because we say these before. Like we all said it at the end of the day. We all know what it was. We know what everything had to do at the end of the day. Like you say these before, like you tell them what to do because we know what everything's got to go, what everything's got to go on, like passionary. So we took the business, and then we took all the business taken care of. We say this at the end of the day, like we used to tell about it because the Angels and the Padres has been good for about a year, and a lot of them has talked about it, and yeah, I know what to say, but the Angels are just going up with the passion of winning baseball games like the Padres because at the end of the day, I could say that at the end of the day, like the Padres is just kind of good because like my Angels does, and then the Padres to the next generation of a level. Like you got to think wisely before it's got to happen at the end of the day. What we all know, like we said this before, like time to take it to a spring training season in baseball before the regular season starts. Yeah, like a few times we said this because it's done it all. Because I believe because we said about this a few times in a row, like the Angels and then the Padres. Yeah, but obviously, like the Angels owned the Giants in 2002 World Series when we owned the Giants, and then the Padres last year they beat LA against the LA Dodgers in the NLDS, and then that's a good one. Let's go with my 2002 Angels in baseball history. Winning the first ever World Series title in 2002 when we owned the Giants after beating the Yankees, the Twins, and the Giants. And then the Padres in 2022 before going back to the World Series since '98. beating the Mets in wild card, and then two, beat LA in NLDS against the LA Dodgers, and then three, getting beat up by Philadelphia in five, which is bad because I keep saying this at the end of the day, like including the Tim Salmon era and then the Tony Gwynn era. Like, yeah, like what are you gonna think about this? Like, obviously, at the end of the day, I keep saying this for sure. Like, every people know like what they say about this. Like, why not at the end of the day? Like, oh man, I gotta say that right now at the end. But whatever this happens right now, because this would go on, because beyond the point, at the end of the day, I keep saying about this. The Angels are just a better World Series team since 2002 than just any baseball teams except the Seattle Mariners, Oakland Athletics, and Texas Rangers. And then, yeah, but then the Padres, they were a better baseball team than the Colorado Rockies of making the World Series appearances with two after one against everybody. But you know what? Because it's like the Tim Salmon and Tony Gwynn era, because everyone knows about Salmon and Gwynn. Yeah, because it was like that, of course. Because we said about the like Mike Trout and Fernando Tatis Jr. and then Anthony Rendon, Manny Machado, Juan Soto, and then Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, because few people who have to tell about this, and then yeah, because we always gotta believe it how it's gonna go on. Like we told you a few times, we had to make that better than anybody else who had to dealt with it of a deal to be dealt with. Like no way I asked for this. Like so many guys who tells about it, like in baseball, like yeah, because you know what, we have to believe this however it is to go good. When it's greatness, it's great. Like put your passion in, put your game in your head. Yeah, put your game in your head. Get the focus on. It's like what I said from my other stream about football and baseball. Like, yeah, put the game on. Like, focus in your head. Like, focus on your game, on your game. And you know what? At the end of the day, because it's like Phil Nevin and Mike Scioscia era. Like, um, of course, but Bruce Bochy was the manager that used to manage for the Padres, but now he's yeah, I know I'm right, but yeah, now he's on the Texas Rangers because he came out of retirement from managing, but now he's back to managing and started as a new manager for the Texas Rangers for Bruce Bochy, as obviously, of course, for Bruce Bochy. Like, why not about him? Because Bruce Bochy, but yeah, Bruce Bochy won a World Series ring with the Giants 3 times in a row as a manager. Because Bochy, but Bruce had to do anything he's got to do. Like, all of it happens. It's like Phil Nevin and then Bob Melvin, of course. Like, why not? Because it's like the Angels getting rid of Mike Scioscia. Also, the Padres firing Chase Tingler. But then, yeah. Then firing Joe Madden was not a problem because we know we told you like this at the end of the day. I keep saying this before. But then, yeah, we all got to talk about this before at the end of the day, but of course. And you know what, guys? I'm going to head out. So enjoy your Valentine's Day tomorrow. It's your boy, Jordan Trask. It has been your boy, RWA, Jordan Trask. Peace. And go Angels, go Halos, go Padres, go Friars. Peace. And I'm out.